Hey guys, what is up here? This is Cool Titanium 68, and I think I have this on the wrong ear. Yes, I do. And welcome back to a new YouTube video. Alrighty, my friends. You guys have seen this. We've just hit 100 subs, and if y'all really want to see if we really got there, we're gonna go to my favorite trusty friend of live counts. We have 105 subscribers. Thank you all for subscribing to this. I know it took me probably months to get here, and I really hope to grow a lot more. But do I know if it'll help, or if I will grow a lot? I don't know. It's gonna take a long time to grow. Oof. But can we do it? You guys have to promote. I need the help for promotion. Promotion is kind of like my number one thing right now. I need to grow. And if I don't grow, well, then I'm not really gonna go anywhere. So why not? So you're thinking, well, cool. What are you gonna do on a 100 subs video? Even if you're just talking for like maybe, even though it's not like a minute and a half. Well, let's talk about some iPhone 8 rumors. Especially since a lot of them are new. So, let's start off with number one, the release date. Or at least the announcement. We're all waiting for this. I know it. You know it. We're like, I want this iPhone. Some of us are like, I really want this iPhone 8. And then someone's like, yeah, I want to see what features is it really gonna have. I mean, for me, I'm like, oof, I really want this iPhone, but damn, is it expensive? So I've just been keeping in touch with it because, well, number one, it's a 10th anniversary iPhone, and number two, it's such a big redesign that some of it's that a lot of the stuff that they're doing is gonna be a standard. Now, like even wireless charging. Originally, it was just supposed to be the iPhone 8. Now, it's all three models. So that's going to be really good for us. Which also means that all the phones are going to be glass. So that's going to be really good. That it's going to be all glass. Like the iPhone 4S. Now, it's going to be a bit blocky. It's going to be much more blocky like the iPhone 4S. No, it's going to be more curved, like what it has been. It's probably going to be like almost like a large curved iPhone 4S, a lot like it. Now, the actual release date they're saying is supposed to be on September the 12th, and then they're going to release it on the 22nd. But that's the question. Are they going to do it in like early this? Are they going to do it early September? Or are they going to go sometime like later September, maybe early October? We don't know. I don't know. No one really knows until probably it's much closer. So probably like beginning of September will be when we all know, okay, this is the keynote conference. Let's watch this. Now, iPhone 8, we all know that the Touch ID is going to be taken off. We're all not that happy about it. I mean, we've had Touch ID for how long? And we're thinking, you're replacing Touch ID, they better be good. Well, new research has found that it's going to be 1/1,000,000th of a second of reaction time from that. 1/1,000,000th of a second. That's a lot of time. That's like very little time. And it's probably going to be much better than the iPhone 8. I mean, it's going to be much better than Touch ID. I'm sorry. Wireless charging. I think in the last video I covered how at least either the last or a couple of videos ago, we were talking about how we were going to talk about if they were going to do something like inductive wireless or like true wireless charging or not. We don't know. It's gonna be a pretty big phone, and I think a lot of people are gonna watch it. But it's gonna be very expensive, which is also gonna be why Apple's really not gonna make a lot of money off of this. It's gonna be kind of more like the iPhone Pro. Like, we all see like the Pro models of the like the MacBook, and they're like $4,000. The iMac Pros are almost that expensive. iPad Pros are almost $1,000. I mean, like, all the good stuff is like really expensive now. And actually, I'm curious as to know, is the iMac Pro going to be a full-fledged computer? I mean, they've had that before. There is a computer, like there is a monitor that has a full-fledged computer inside. But do we all think that's gonna happen? No. I mean, it's Apple here. They're not gonna do that. Why would they? But yeah, I think one of the other big things is just the storage. I mean, we all know there's gonna be 64, and 128, 256. Now they last said it was gonna be 120 and 256. Well, it looks like that they're gonna take out 120 entirely and put in 264, but they're gonna put in half a terabyte of storage. That's surprising because I don't think any other phone has half a terabyte of storage. Now, I think other phones have included 3 gigs of RAM, which that's fine, but do we really need half a terabyte? I mean, that's like cutting it very big. It's like really, 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 like, I mean, that's like saying, let's put a half a terabyte SSD inside of a small computer. That's like saying, let's put in like a terabyte SSD into a computer, which, yeah, it's going to be really fast, but that's also going to be seriously expensive. I think that might also be one of the reasons why the iPhone 8 is going to be so much more expensive, because of that half a terabyte of storage. Because if we're correct, and it's a somewhat like a mobile version of a solid state drive, that's going to be, I mean, half a terabyte of just storage on a solid state drive, that's pretty expensive. Especially up to a terabyte, it's expensive. Now, that's probably going to be a very, very, very slim, like, probably like an M.2, which is probably, usually M.2 sticks are about that big. It's probably going to be somewhat close to that big because, well, they really need the space. Now, a very recent thing from The Verge, I don't know if a lot of you have heard of this, but is that an iPhone 8 in Tim Cook's pocket? Well, let's show you guys the picture. So, this is off of The Verge. Okay, so this is Tim Cook right here. And then they're saying that this might be the iPhone 8. Well, I wouldn't say that looks like the iPhone 8. I mean, what if it's the iPhone 7s? Because we have to remember that the 7s has the same dimensions, like the phone dimensions, not the screen, but like the actual phone dimensions are relatively the same. Or it could be the 7S Plus, which is a lot bigger. So what that possibly looks like is a much bigger phone. So he probably might have a 7 Plus in there. I don't know. It either looks like he has a 7 or 7 Plus. It is too tall to be an iPhone 7 and too narrow to be a 7 Plus. Okay. Too tall to be an iPhone 7. Let's look at an iPhone 7S versus iPhone 8. We're going to look at this because I don't know if this is going to be a bit smaller. Now, of course, I don't think you guys could see much of a camera, which, okay, that's probably not that good. I mean, let's look at this. Okay, here we go. So, let me flip this camera around. So, okay. So this is the... Okay, I gotta zoom out now. Wait, oh, I just too far in? Wow, okay. So the one on the left is the iPhone 7S. 61.1 by 61.1 millimeters by 138.3 millimeters. Then we have the iPhone 8. 71 by 143.5 millimeters. Then we have the 7S Plus, the 77.9 by 158.2 millimeters. Now, of course, people are going to be like, oh, like that guy. He was like, oh, the iPhone 8 is just not big enough. I would say, are you sure that that is wide enough for 7 Plus? Because I'm on a 6, this is recording off of a 6S. And a 7 Plus, we don't really know if that would really be it. Now, again, this is all rumors. These are rumors. This isn't really true. A lot of this isn't really true. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, we all know that we have to wait until September 12th, maybe a bit earlier, a bit later, to know if it's all true. So, now y'all be thinking, well, when in the actual world will this be on? Well, the actual keynote is going to be on at about, I would say, well, as depicted by usual stuff, 9:41 Central Time. Yeah. I mean, lots of stuff has happened. And actually, let's see this. I just got a first comment. And as that person had said, why did you block me on Snapchat? Okay, well, number one, you always keep asking me to take a pic of my abs. And number two, I would not really want to do that right now. Like, anytime you'd say that, I don't want to do that. So I blocked you because I don't want to hear it. So, as I said again, it's probably going to be on about 9:41 a.m. Central. And a lot of us, actually, and I'm surprised that not many of us have actually known this, but, when I'm on my phone, and I have it plugged into my computer, and I have something like QuickTime Player on, it's usually on at about, like, the first thing it'll say on there is, at the top, 9:41 a.m. I looked up, why does the iPhone say 9:41 a.m.? That's the entirety of the reason. Because that is when the iPhones are always announced. around 9:40 a.m. Now they put it at 9:41 because, well, they really need the it's just counting for delays. So yeah, when are they actually going to release it? That's not going to be any question. It's probably going to be the week after it's announced, which will probably be the 22nd, because the 12th is a Tuesday. So probably like next Tuesday, or probably the Tuesday after that, is when iOS 11 will be announced. Actually, not announced, when iOS 11 will be available. In which, for me, here's my dad. Law, I'm gay, what can you say? A good point, cool, my dude, friends, kind of stuff. Thanks, man. As I was saying before, iOS 11 usually comes out about a week after the keynote conference. So, and that's when usually people get it. Now, of course, if y'all are signed up, you can always get the beta versions. Of course, I'm not signed up, so I'm not using the beta versions. And I don't want to use the beta versions. I'm just going to wait until until iOS 11.0.1 probably comes out. So, yeah. I don't think there's nothing else that we could really cover. I'd like to say again, thank y'all for 100 subs. Keep promoting my channel wherever you can. I mean, if you see something like, oh, someone's promoting their YouTube, like, let's say you want to do something, just talk to me. I mean, when this video, as of this live stream, I have to, I'm about to collaborate with a friend of mine. And that's the beauty of YouTube. Once you start collaborating with other people, you can get them famous, and you can really boost up your channel. I mean, that's what I'm going to like about this. Am I going to get a lot of people, like, actually liking my stuff? I don't know. It's going to take a long time. Now, am I going to go as fast as PewDiePie? No. Because that's PewDiePie. But if you can, like, wherever you go, or like on a comment, promote my channel with the link, I can really grow. So again, I hope you guys liked the video, or at least this live stream. This is probably, this will be the video unedited, so no intro whatsoever. It's going to be very different from any of my other videos. If you see that it's an intro, that has an intro in it, like the first 5 seconds, like the first second, that is a video that I've edited. If it doesn't have stuff like this one, it is a live stream. So, as I said again, hope you guys like the video. If you guys are new on this channel, like and subscribe. If you guys aren't new to this channel but just watch it, if y'all aren't subscribed, please subscribe. And I would also like to give a big shout out to my friend, A Saucer Full of Secrets. We're really trying to grow it with each other now. Trying to really grow now. Now, again, we're really different things. I mean, there's stuff that I'm doing that he's not doing. There's going to be a lot of big stuff. So, yeah. Again, like and subscribe, and hope to see you guys later. And thank you all who have watched this live stream. Peace out. Let's go to 200 subs, my dudes. If I get to 200 subs really quick like that, thank you. I've almost wanted to quit sometimes. I mean, that whole 3 weeks where we had nothing, I was like, I was like that. But now, I'm doing it now because I love it. And I hope you guys like it too. So, hope to see you guys later. Peace out, my dudes.